again, guys, the shirt's still on sale. About 5 more days. So if you have not picked up one yet, be sure to pick one up. We're almost at the goal. So it'd be nice if we could hit that and get some nice apparel, you guys, for a nice winter. Got some hoodies, got some nice t-shirts. You're feeling a little warm. You don't gotta wear the hoodie. And I'll see you guys next time. You ready? You ready to catch yourself?
Yeah.
All right. What's going on, YouTube? Kalkin coming at you with another Kingdom Hearts Unchained key update video, and of course we're here with Rustic.
Yo, yo, yo.
And it's been a while since I uploaded anything related to this game because I've been lazy. I was supposed to upload my attempt at the high score challenge earlier today, but some things happened, and I started playing World of Final Fantasy, and it turned into 2 in the morning. So,
oops. And here we are now.
Now we're here at 3:18 in the morning recording this update. So, new EMC, a lot of you already know this medal's going to be out because of data mining, but Illustrated Kairi is finally here. You can see right here, it speaks about Illustrated Kairi. We also have 2 other banners along with Illustrated Sora and Illustrated Riku. There's a bit of a reason why that is, but let's scroll on a little bit. You can see here we have Illustrated Kairi, Riku Replica, Anti-Form Sora, which I thought was amazing, but it's not as good as I thought it was. Still pretty good though. And King Mickey. Chain of Memories? No.
Yeah, Chain of Memories, King Mickey.
Chain of Memories, King Mickey. Alright, so right here you can see the effects. Illustrated Kairi is actually just one of the best medals in the game until they decide, you know what, we want to nerf that medal. Or just kidding, we want something better. Raises strength by 3 tiers for 1 turn and gradually recovers HP. So plus 3 attack and Kiraga in 1 medal. That's it.
Broken.
What else do you need? like those you chasing Poola just got it last week. You just got juiced. You could have had
this. Got juiced. Shit is useless now.
It's not useless. I mean, Pooh and Piglet's 2 gauge. Well, this is 3 gauge. So come on, son.
But you slap that nice cost 1 skill on this, and it's over.
See, but the thing is though, a lot of people have racks, and it makes me sad because I liked racks, but if I get Illustrated Kairi,
I like racks a lot. Yeah.
I have no reason to use it anymore aside from putting because I have APP on my racks. And or if I want a bonus skill or something, but even then, I have to sacrifice a racks for maybe not sacrifice, but put a plus skill on it, and then potentially put that plus skill on a different medal later on because I have Illustrated Kairi.
The reason why Kairi is so good is because, like you just mentioned, she replaces the slot of 3 medals basically on your Keyblade right now. She can replace a Pooh, an RAX, and a Mini all in 1 medal. You're just actually maxed out you're capped out at neutral buffs, and the Kiraga makes a big difference. So that's why it's such a great medal. It fits on any Keyblade. Just slap it on the first slot and boom, you're good. What else do you want?
That medal if I get this medal, that actually might take my game to the next level. Might be able to beat stuff we couldn't beat before, maybe those Moogle Lore quests. Might be able to beat them now, or not.
For sure.
Just my medals will just be garbage, but maybe not garbage, but just not up to the standard where they should be. Next up we have Riku Replica, which I really like. It's actually just a reverse power version of Zigbar. So deal 2 has no attributes. I think it has the same multiplier and stats. It might have slightly higher attack, slightly higher defense, or something to that effect. But it's reverse power Zigbar. Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories Mickey, I kind of like that as well. Deal a slightly powerful hit for 1 gauge. I don't know the multiplier on this either. I'm assuming it's similar to the Musketeers though.
On Chain of Memory, King Mickey?
Yes.
No, this is the Illustrated Sid, Aerith, and Yuffie.
Oh, right. We went over
this. This is a tier 3 version of that, yeah.
Yeah, no, I remember that now because I was excited. I was like, wow, we get a cool medal, and then you're like, it's just a higher tier guild version of those. I'm like, no way. And then I was really sad because I looked at it. I was like, oh man. I mean that in theory that still isn't bad. But if you bought the avatar boards, it's just well, now you have a medal that'll be completely outclassed if you manage to guilt it. Which, if you pull eventually, you will guilt it. But for the time being, your illustrated Yuffie or whatever should be better.
Yeah, I mean, and at least it's the speed medal. So the oldest illustrated the Final Fantasy VII trailer that we have is Yuffie. So if you bought the 2 illustrated UVs to be able to guild. If you bought the 2 boards, I mean, they've basically served you for a good 6-7 months since you bought them. So it's not like you got like if the board came out like a month ago, then it'd be like, all right, yeah, this is fun. I mean, at least it's been like a long enough time so it doesn't hurt too bad.
Yeah.
And like you said, it's still gonna. I mean, unless you have the 10 Mercy pull ready for Kyrie, you're probably not gonna be guilting Chain of Memories Mickey anytime soon.
Even if you have the 10 Mercy pulls ready, you still have to pull 7 Mickeys in those pulls. So that's
Yeah.
I think you deserve more than 10 Mercy. You know, a lot better than that because you could just get something better than the Mickey. But you know, I would prefer something over the Mickey. Like I like it as a medal, but if I get 7 of these and 10 pulls, no, that wouldn't be bad. Depending on I guess the rest of my pulls, like it just if this is just the highlight of each pull, I'd be pretty upset though.
Yeah. But I mean, there's not like besides the Chain of Memories. I mean, besides the Riku replica, there really isn't much of like. I mean, you're gonna get to the next one in a minute, but I think that out of these 3, if I were gonna get one, I'd probably want to get to be honest.
Yeah. Next up is Anti-Form Sora. Initially, I thought this medal was beyond broken because the information I had seen about it was that it deals damage, takes the opponent's buffs, and gives it to you. It's not as good as I thought. It's still pretty good. What it actually does is it deals 3 moderately powerful hits and removes the target status effects. So it still has a dispel. So if you don't have Alice, no wait, is Alice a single target one? Yeah. Alice. We actually have a magic version of that in Anti-Form Sora, and it'll be able to do decent damage as well. I'm not too sure on the multiplier on this, again, because I don't have all this stuff in front of me. As you can see, I'm recording this screen right here. But it is 3 cost. Alice, I think, is 2, which, you know, isn't that big of an increase. But 3 moderately powerful hits along with this, I think this is a medal that has a lot of utility because it's not just, you know, remove the target debuffs, or it's not just, you know, deal 3 moderately powerful hits. It's like a combination of those 2, which is what I like for medals to have in the Epic Medal Carnival.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't find medals like the most recent Sephiroth, like that's why I'm like, it's an okay medal because it's just moderately damaged and that's it.
Yeah.
Granted, it's AoE, but unless it's guilted, it's probably not going to be doing too much. So
yeah. So, but I think the multiplier was like somewhere like around 3 or so.
It starts off at 3. At max, I think it hits like 3.4.
Which is not terrible, but like you said, it's in case you in a situation where you need to not only debuff the enemy but deal a little bit of damage while you're at it. Not a bad medal to go for.
Yeah. All right. Now scroll down a little bit more. As we talked about, we have the banner right here for Illustrated Kyrie. These banners are going to be 2 weeks as well. So that's really, really great. Obviously, Illustrated Kyrie banner. Your Mercy pull here is going to be your 10 wins Kyrie. Sora banner. Mercy pull is going to be Sora, and Riku banner. Mercy pull is going to be Riku. Now, I would highly recommend pulling on the Kyrie banner, but depending on your medal setup, you might not need Kyrie. Or rather, you might need Sora or Riku more, depending on your setup. But I think it's overall best to go with Illustrated Kyrie because, as Rustic mentioned earlier, this replaces literally 3 medals on your Keyblade. And if you didn't run a healing medal, well, now you have a healing medal plus a buffing medal.
Yeah.
All in one.
Exactly. And in a lot of situations where, you know, like in some of the harder content, like, you know, parts of this high score challenge, you know, like you mentioned, the Moogle Glory quest, not only is it good to have like that buff because you're probably going to one-turn every, you're going to want to get that Kiraga. And like I said, Kiraga, like it's your mini's just like completely useless. Like, why would you ever run a mini when you have just a medal that costs 1 more but gives you +3? Like it's amazing.
Yeah. I think that trade-off is well worth it, though, like the 1 extra cost for the +3 attack.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. I'll just take that in a heartbeat.
But the reason they have 3 separate EMCs going on right now is because if we get down here, obviously, well, right here, rare version of Illustrated Riku, Sora, or Kyrie. Illustrated Kyrie, I guess, if that is your boosted medal, I guess I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry if that's your boosted medal.
Like Illustrated Sora Riku boosted, like I would want that, like because I already have Illustrated Sora with I slapped an attack boost 2 max, and I already have an orb on it, so that's phenomenal. But scrolling a little bit more, as you can see here, we have the medal for the Destiny Island trio, and you might be thinking that we have it the same way that we got the Birth by Sleep trio medal, but if you read the fine print right here. But wait, there's more. If you manage to unlock the special bonus by filling in all 5 of the dots and the special bonus square for illustrated Kairi, Sora, or Riku before the end of the EMC, you receive an exclusive Sora, Riku, and Kairi medal as a bonus. Now, for those of you that don't know what that means, you actually have to guilt all 3 of the medals for a chance at getting this medal right here.
Guilted, at least.
Yes, guilted. So you have to have... so let's say your RNG is really bad, right? And you need 10 pulls on each banner. That's a lot of jewels gone. I don't feel like calculating how many jewels that is, because
that's 30,000 jewels.
Really? That doesn't sound like that much, to be honest. Are you sure it's not more? Rustic? Oh no, 30,000 jewels per banner, because each one 3,000. So that's 90,000 jewels. I think Rustic might have died on us.
No. So, like, if your RNG is terrible, then each one of these, to be able to guild like just a single medal, is close to about like $1,400. So, that's like doing like the 10 pull mercy, terrible luck one.
Yeah.
If you do that 3 times, that's actually 42 or something like that. I don't know. My math is bad.
But, some people have the money for that. And no, 1,400 sounds about right, because 28, 14. Yeah, that sounds about right. I know a lot of you have been hoarding your jewels. I kind of have because of this event coming up, or EMC. I don't think, like, this is a good way to get this medal at all. I did mention before that, a lot of people were complaining about how to get the TAV medal, because you had to, like, do the high score challenge where everyone's like, oh, this is so buns, you have to get, the high score challenge.
The Rax medal, you mean?
Yeah, the Rax, that's what I meant. And I was like, did you know how to get it in Japan? You had to guilt the SP medals, so they gave us one mercy one, right? Made a high score challenge, which I think that's completely fair. Changing that so it's just a high score. The next one, it was just like,
they're like, what? Just pull them once. Like, just get 1 copy. And you know what? We're even gonna play.
I was like, this one still isn't too bad, because we only have to own 1 copy, of each medal. But this one, they went full blown. Just like, guilt it. No, not guilt it. Guilt each one of them.
All 3 of them. Pay up, little nigga.
Because if you don't, you won't be able to guilt this medal, right? Because if you read more, scroll down a little bit more. The Sora, Riku, and Kairi medal has already been strengthened by 2 dots. 2 dots. So, no, that's good. No, that's 3 and 1. Yeah, no. I was crazy. I was thinking that it meant, when it said 2 dots, it meant, like, not enough at all. So, you only really need 2 of them guilted. Oh, no. You have to have all 3 of them guilted to get 1 copy, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Wait, no. I'm definitely misunderstanding. You don't need all three copies guilted per 1. I think it's 1 copy per guilted. Yeah, no, it's 1 copy per.
Yeah, 1 copy per guilted. So, like, if you guilt Illustrated Sora 1, you get like 1 2 dot.
Yeah.
If you guilt Illustrated Riku ones, you get 1 2 dot, and if you guilt Illustrated Kairi ones, you get another. So you put them all together, and you get 1 roll at a guilt.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really bad. Because I think I think I was explaining it wrong, saying you have to guilt all 3 in order to get this medal. I think that's what I said, but what I meant was you need 1 copy guilted per each copy of this medal for a max of 3.
Yeah, for a maximum.
And just in case you guys were, just for whatever reason, if you have multiple illustrated Soras or Rikus, they're just like, well, you'll only be able to get this medal up to 3 times total, and only 1 for, each copy of a guilted medal you have. So if you have 3 illustrated Soras for whatever reason, you only get 1 copy.
You're only gonna get 1
of this medal. But illustrated Sora is doing a lot of damage because he's guilted.
Yeah, basically, I don't think you need this medal with that.
Obviously, we'll be getting it at a later time, but this medal is actually just TAV, but a magic version. So, this is obviously really good.
The worst part is that it's like, if you already have a guilted, like, so if you have a gilted Sora, a gilted Riku, and like a gilted Kairi, I don't think you even need this medal. Like this medal is not really like at that point you have a gilted Terra probably, because I mean if you're whaling like that, you must have money to go after like a bunch of other gilted stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just like I don't know. Like, I feel like I like the fact that they gave out the score challenge, because it wasn't only just people who were whaling that got a copy of it. It was helpful for many people for a very long time. And then the TVA medal, that's, you know, you only needed to get just one copy of each of the medals. And, you know, people who, you know, don't necessarily have the money or the resources to go and guilt tier 4 were able to get a tier 4 gilted just by just getting 2 of the medals. So, I don't know. Like, I feel like people who do end up getting this medal are just probably not even going to use it, to be honest.
Yeah, like this one, I think, while this is a very good medal, I think that if you, like Rustic said, you're probably not going to use it if you get it. If you were to use it, I think it would just because, like, it's a 0 drop. So, like, it's just more efficient on your Keyblade. I don't know the multiplier off the top of my head, so I can't say for sure if, you know, if you would or you wouldn't use it, you know, because I also don't know, like, a lot of other, you know, max damages off the top of my head either. But this doesn't really seem like something you would need to use if you have that other stuff. Especially, like, because eventually we're going to get, like, you know, the cost 1, cost 2 skills. So even if you have, like, Illustrated Bossmore Lucia, like, cost 1, and then it's, like, the, what is it, the 4 or 5 cost that cost,
Yeah.
it's just completely nullified. So that's the thing. Obviously you still have the rest of the EMC medals. I'm not going to go over them because you can read this list yourself. You see it in game. There is that. I think that's the worst part of this update is the way to get this medal. And I think a lot of people are going to complain. Well, that's nothing out of the ordinary, but I think a lot more people will complain now. Or at least be more vocal about it.
I think for, you know, most of the time, I think people like you mentioned earlier, when people complain about the high score challenge, it was just like, okay, you have no idea how, like, it's a lot hard, like, you have to actually guilt these things in Japan to get them. So be lucky that you even have a chance to get it now. With the TVA medal, like he said, it was like, oh, well, you only have to pull one of them. Like, I think normally I don't agree with people who complain, but this time I feel like it's just like there's it's like ridiculous to think that, like, oh, like you need to guilt like all 3 medals to get like this one medal. Like if it was an amazing medal, like, yeah, you know, whatever. At least this is worth like $4,200. But I don't think that Sora Riku Kairi is worth $4,200.
Yeah. The also thing, like, I agree with Rustic. Like, I think a lot of people, like, I feel like they complain just to kind of complain, because again, going back to the high score challenge, like that high score challenge where you got the Rax medal, like you could exploit that one to get the high score, which is what people were doing. Because I know even on my video, I'm like a smaller channel when it comes to this, but some people were like, this will be real helpful for free-to-play players. How are they going to get it? I'm like, well, here's the Reddit post on how to get it. But by that time, obviously, it's irrelevant because I had the medal in my possession. So that means the event was over. But I digress. Anyway, moving on. There's another part of this update which
oh my god, here we go.
Alright, so there's not even an image here. I don't know if there's supposed to be. I'll refresh the page real quick.
No, I think the image is down on it, but I mean, someone in our group just sent a picture of it, so I can try to send it. It's so it's basically like one of those challenge missions or one of those challenge quests. Japan just got this, and for people, I was reading a thread on Reddit earlier today, and somebody who has like gilted premiums in Japan, like tier 5 things, needed like ridiculous procs to make this work, because to get give it a 1-turn this thing. This is actually just a level 500 Heartless.
Like, Rustic was telling me about it. I'm like, wait, so what's the event? He's like, it's right there on the page. I'm like, it's just this Heartless? He's like, yeah. I'm like, well, defeating a level 500 Heartless, I mean, like, I guess that's a challenge. Like, 1 magic gem plus a magic mirror doesn't seem worth it, you know?
Not at all. Like, considering that, all right, to get the magic gem, you have to like, what are you using to 1-turn this? Like, at level 500, that the thing's defense stat must be like, I mean, think about like Illustrated Cloud. I mean, think about the Cloud event like all that time ago. That was like a level 300 Cloud, and that motherfucker didn't take damage for anything. Now imagine like a level 500, and this is like a mob too. It's not even just one thing.
This is a mob?
It's a mob of like 4 of them.
Oh my god. That I didn't know.
If it's the same thing as a Japan event that just released the exact same picture, it's like a mob of like 4. Cool. Let me know if I'm wrong in the comment section if it was changed, but shit,
Oh my
man.
god, that's yeah, no, this event
His buns.
I feel like this is bad. Like this might be here. Like I don't know, dude.
I don't know what's wrong. I'm about to do a video. Like, I don't know what they're doing with this game right now.
Now Rustic's about to do a video. He about to spend 48 hours struggling to beat this thing in one turn.
Nah. There's nothing I can do to beat this thing in one turn. Best believe that.
All right, how about 2?
Bro, I don't think I can beat this without continuing. I don't think I'm getting the mirror.
He said, "I don't think I'm getting the mirror." I mean, like the Magic Gem is really nice. It's an alternative way to get it if you weren't able to do the Coliseum event a little while ago. But if you couldn't do the Coliseum event, how are you doing this? Like, what?
And we just got like 5 Magic Gems. Well, 4 Magic Gems to 2 to 1 if you did the solo rankings like last week. So
yeah. So this, I don't know where they're going with this, to be honest. Like this seems kind of crazy. It does, you can think of it in 2 ways. This is really bad. They're running out of ideas, trying to make it harder for no reason, to make it spend more money. Or they're about to release some bomb-ass medals in the near future. I don't think it's the second thing right now.
I don't think it's the second thing. Oh my god. Why? No, don't get me started on this Jack and Sally shit, but don't even get me fucking started on this shit.
Hey man, at least you got one. I got 0. This is the first high score challenge I've actually done. No, second one, because the one with
you don't understand. Like we were just straight up lied to. But that's gonna be my video. I'll have a whole separate.
Anyway, that's gonna be it for this update. Sorry we rambled on a little long here, but yeah, I don't know what's going with that. Anyway, if you did enjoy, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to show your support. Be sure to check out Rustic's channel down below. He'll be doing an update of sorts on his channel. But just kidding, we ain't done yet. I gotta do some polls.
Oh no!
I actually forgot. I was like, I wasn't holding my phone in my hand, so I was like, "There's nothing else to do right now."
Right, so you'll do your. You do how many polls?
However many jewels I have in my account right now.
All right, I've got 2 polls, but I'll do that on my video. You do your 2. We'll see who gets. Do 2. So we'll do like 2 and 2.
All right, but what if I want to do 3?
Nah, bro. Just wait for another bit. We'll save the other 8 if we need to for a premium juice video.
The other 8? Whoa! What makes you think I'm not gonna get on my second poll ready? Like, what were you trying to say here?
Listen. You're getting it at 10, bro.
Oh wait, I can't even do 3 polls. I have 11,400 jewels.
That's 3 polls.
Oh, you're right. It is 9.
I don't
know why. Why was I thinking 4? All right. Anyway, all right. You guys ready? Here's about some premium juicing, featuring Kyle Ken. Okay, my name is Kenny. Juicing's what I go about.
Hefting is the mascot.
Swerve 5-star. No. No reverse. Oh, 1 reverse. All right. What we got? We got
Suiku replica.
Yes. We also got a bunch of models that I don't need. I can guilt my Squall. I got another Black Coat Mickey, so I can reroll that. Yes! I got a 5-star Jasmine! I should not be happy about this, but it was bothering the fuck out of me. I pulled a 6-star one last time I pulled. Yeah, this pull is actually... It would be good if I didn't have all the medals in here that could be considered good. Like, Riku Replica, I like, but he's not doing anything for me right now, so, how about I pull... Like, can I get the what? Can I get a Zexion, please? I just need 2 Zexions. That's all I ask. Or like, 1 Roxas, please! Is that so much to please be reverse metal off the bat? No, of course not. Nor is it a legendary. Alright. Okay, 2 reverse. 3. Oh my god, it's a bunch of reverse. Alright. So, of course, it's a fucking queen. God damn it! No! Why? Why is she back? I did get Anti-Form Sora, which is kind of cool. Oh wow, he has a 2.32 multiplier at 5-star, just no orbs. That's actually kind of decent.
Not bad.
Huh. I got Rock Titan, unfortunately. I say unfortunately because I want Zexion. And I got a Captain Hook. And I got another Pain and Panic. And the rest of my pull is... Oh, wait, no, I might be able to get my Master Form Sora now that I'm not going to use, but, you know.
But, hey, you know what? It's a nice little decent single target.
Actually, I don't know if I can guilt it or not. Alright, I'm going to have to say, fuck you, Rustic, and do a third pull.
Go for it, bro. Let's do an extra pull.
No, you don't have to do an extra pull. Just know, this is where I'm getting illustrated Kyrie. Can I, please, 2 Zexions?
Please give this man what he needs.
I just want 2 Zexions. I mean, I want illustrated Kyrie too, but I'm asking for 2 Zexions. I'm not asking for the Kyrie. There's 2 Zexions. Motherfucker, another 5-star. Please. Alright, let's see. Any reverse. Okay, I see 1 reverse. I see 3 reverse medals. Alright. Hades, get out of here, you mongrel! No! Where are my Zexions?
Gone.
I mean, I can reroll my Limit Form Sora, so that's good. I can reroll my Musketeer Donald. That's also good. I got another Rika replica. That's still not a Zexion, but you know, we're getting there. Got 2 Rika replicas. What's happening?
Joe, you only need 5 more to guild. Then
I
the
think
next
this is
powerful
my-
reverse slide.
I think this is my 3rd or 4th Hades, and my 2nd Ice Titan. Where's the Zexion? No!
It's okay. You'll pull a Zexion in the next banner where we get boosted organizations and team members. And you'll just be like, you'll pull a boosted Zexion.
I need 600 more jewels to do a pull. And then the worst thing, let's try to carry guaranteed 7 more pulls.
Yeah, fuck that.
Anyway, guys, I'm gonna end the video off now. Hope you enjoyed my suffering. Be sure to check out Rustic's video. I want to say later today, but I don't know when it's going up. So
It'll be up later today.
be sure to check that out, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.
Fuck Square Enix North America.
Yeah, dude.